Welcome back to Unwritten. I'm Andria B. Langston, and this is another episode where our stories are still unfolding. No blueprints, no scripts. This is womanhood in all of its messiness and beauty and sacredness. This is just us. Today's episode, we're talking about money and power and leadership and trusting yourself. And we're joined today by my beautiful friend and mentor, Bee, who is just a mogul, y'all. She is living what we're talking about. She has multiple businesses. She's doing the thing. She's gorgeous and she's killing it. Welcome, Bee. Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I'm so honored for you to have me. I've known you for like ever.
Like pretty much like my whole life. We won't get into age. We don't get into dates, but yes, I'm very grateful to have you as a friend and a mentor, and for you to be by my side pretty much like my entire life. So
Yes, I've watched you sprout. So
thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thanks,
So proud of
girl.
you.
But tell our audience more about you and your journey.
Wow. So where do I start? I'm a Laotian American. My family came to America during the war. I was actually born in a refugee camp. And ever since we've been here, it's American dream, right? It's all about making the money and, just being about family, um, navigating different businesses. I'm into real estate. I do the boutique thing. And now I'm into cannabis.
Hello.
One of the first women-owned cannabis dispensaries in Buffalo, New York. So yeah, that's a new business that I'm navigating now.
I'm
Um,
so proud of you, dude. Like it's amazing, and to
Thank
watch
you.
so much of this like unfold before my eyes, and
It's been a crazy ride.
it's been a crazy ride. But it's not even just like the dispensary; it's so much of it. Yes, I came in after you started your boutique, but it's like to watch how you navigated those showrooms and to stock everything,
Yeah.
and then to grow it into another business, and how you entered into real
It's
estate.
similar. Inventory, the way you
Yeah,
handle inventory, the way you order. Yeah, so that really helped out.
and it's just been, I'm very grateful to have women like you in my life to show me that it's possible and that you just got to put your mind to it and you get it done,
Hmm.
and you are capable and you are worthy. And it's just, I'm grateful to have women like this around me. I was reading this quote
Thank
and
you.
I thought of you immediately. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measures. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be?
I
And when
love
I
that.
hear that quote, I think of you because you are brilliant and you're gorgeous and you're
Oh,
talented
thank
and you still get
you.
all of these amazing things done, which is just, it's so inspiring to me because I watch you be a mom and a
Hmm.
woman and a
Yeah.
business owner. How do you balance all of these hats while still making time for yourself?
I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of meditation, manifesting, being able to sit by yourself sometimes and
Mm,
collect your own thoughts
mm,
and trusting your intuition, tap into it, you know, sleep, resting, staying away from drama,
whew.
and just focusing on your goals and your career and your family, you know, and I think making time, prioritizing.
Absolutely. I feel like we live in this society where it's like go, 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 go all the
Hmm.
time. And we've talked about this before. I think that women are like the moon. We come in phases. The sun goes up bright every day, 20, like up and
Yep.
down, up and down. Women, we have phases and we have to honor that. We have to listen to our bodies. We have to trust our intuition. And the more, not that we need to sit around and rest all day, but when we take those moments to rest, we kind of recalibrate with
Hmm.
ourselves and with God to really know how to navigate through life.
Right.
And those are
And
the
to find your
moments,
path
and to find your path. Yeah,
and what you're great at. It takes time. It
it
takes time
does.
to whatever comes natural though, whatever comes natural to you, I think is what's important for you to listen to your gut, you
Hmm.
know, and being able to explore those different outlets.
Yeah. Have there ever been moments in your journey where you didn't feel like things were aligned with what you were doing?
Sometimes
Yeah.
people will steer you off your path.
Hmm.
They'll be like, let's go out, or let's do this, let's do that. When you should be studying, or when you should be saving.
Hmm.
So it's like you have to have some type of like restriction for yourself.
Yeah, that discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
That discipline is big.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard though, especially
It
like when you
is.
start making money, you want to go out and have a good
You want to buy
time.
the nice cars and the
Yeah.
jewelry
So
and the clothes.
how do you like pull yourself back to that though? It's like you're coming into this money, you're being very successful, and it's like, well, now I can buy the
Mm-hmm.
name brand, I can buy the car. How do you pull yourself back to think like, let's look at the bigger picture?
Mm-hmm. With me, that's what it is. It's long term. It's being able to retire comfortably,
Mhm.
being able to invest in other businesses and
Mm.
myself. I think that it's important to set aside funds for the future or for more businesses if you want,
Yeah.
instead of living in the moment all the time and splurging. I think it's very important to have a nest and be able to um, stack your paper,
That part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking at your bank account and seeing that,
Child.
wow,
Where did all the
just,
money go?
yeah, for sure. So I just think that when you get an opportunity to make money, is always to pay yourself first and
Mm.
save, save, save in different places, savings accounts, stock markets, different ways. You can even
Roth.
get a life insurance and save that way,
Hmm.
and that will increase in value. So there's different avenues, different ways that you can be financially set, or set yourself up
But if you grow up
financially.
in a household where you're not having these conversations, like your daughters are in a very blessed position to be able to talk to their mom about, you got to get your
Oh,
start
they
a
don't ever
Roth.
spend none of their money.
Nothing. They got to
They
save it.
got money and they don't want to spend it. They're like,
I
I'm
don't blame
spending your
them.
money.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Keep it that way, baby. But when people don't grow up in that environment where their moms are saving and they're investing, where did you learn this information? Where would someone go to get this information?
Well, there's a lot online now. I actually graduated from RIT.
Hmm.
I took business courses. I took a personal finance course, and believe it or not, I applied it. I applied, they taught me how to do credit cards and get bonuses
Oh
and
wow.
like the cashback stuff. They
Hmm.
made you like do all these different scenarios. So I think it's important to educate yourself, whether it's through Google, Chat, GPT. There's so much information, free courses now. If you haven't attended any, uh, check your local SBA,
Hmm.
see if there's any finance courses or they can help you out with anything. But for sure, it's about knowledge and understanding personal finance.
Absolutely. Are there any books that you recommend that people check out, or a book that like? One book my mom's an entrepreneur as well.
I love her.
And
She's
yeah,
my mentor.
my mom's her mentor, she's my mentor. It's a community, y'all.
Yes.
And one book she swears by is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Hmm.
And one book I swear by, it's not really about like personal finance, it's more about like, personal value is the four agreements of, in terms of like leadership is, don't assume, always do your best. And are there any books or any audiobooks that you recommend that you like swear by that really have helped you stay on your path?
I'm really into like leadership and training people to be better and
Mm-hmm.
seeing certain characteristics of them that they probably don't even believe in themselves.
Mm.
you know John C. Maxwell, he's a great leadership um, person. He studies it, he teaches it, he's written lots of books about it. And I think that's my journey right now, is like understanding people and teaching
Mm.
people how to, even myself, learning how to be better and being a better leader and
Yeah.
caring and understanding what it takes to be a successful leader and what that means to you. What that means.
Yeah.
It might mean something different to
For
everybody else.
everyone.
Yeah.
When did you start to see yourself as a leader? Was that something that was just always innate in you? Is that something that kind of
when I
grew
when I
within
call my
you?
friends up and I'm like, let's go to Africa, and they're like, let's go. But no, it's about like, empowering people,
Mhm.
empowering them to be or see things that they didn't know they were capable of doing,
Mm.
you know? Like Jamie. Oh my God, Jamie. Yeah, she's amazing.
Killing
But
it.
she's learned so much throughout this, you know,
Yeah.
and just having her see her growth, see your growth,
Mhm.
and see things blossom in front of your face like, wow,
Mhm.
this came from nothing and now here we are, you know? So I think being a leader, it's important to um, keep keep pushing people,
Yeah.
keep pushing them beyond what they
They
think they're,
think they're
yeah, they're even
capable of.
capable of doing.
Well,
Yeah.
if there's someone that maybe doesn't have that mentorship or that community around them, how would you inspire them to find that within themselves? That quality of that I'm able, I'm capable.
You have
What?
to want it. You have to
Mm,
figure out what your values are, um, where you want to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and work baby steps. You know,
yeah.
learn about the field that you're in. Try to be the best at it,
Yeah.
and no one can take that knowledge away from you. You know, and be
Yeah.
fluent. Always be fluid too. You know, fluid,
Yeah.
and go with
Go with
things.
the be
Yeah.
intention be go with the flow, but be intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
And
it's
patient.
whew, child, well, that's something I'm working on. I'm working on the patience. But that's a value I definitely do
And believing.
admire in other people. Are there certain values that you do your best to implement within your leadership techniques or within your businesses, or values that you look for in other people to be a part of your team?
Loyalty. Yes. You have to be loyal.
Baby.
And we all have to be working towards the same goals.
Yeah.
Hardworking, teamwork, sharing knowledge.
Hmm.
You know, those are all important skill sets to have. So I think definitely loyalty, you know, understanding that you're all working for a certain goal, a
Yeah.
specific goal, and going that way
Yeah.
together as a team.
And we've talked about that, and that goes with any relationship. It can
Hmm.
be a professional relationship, a romantic, a platonic relationship. We got to be going towards the same goal, because if you trying to do something over here and we're all trying to go this way,
Yeah,
it's just not
it's not
gonna
going to work.
work.
Yeah. Your
And
values, family values.
yeah, I think family is a big one, especially like being an entrepreneur and being a family-owned business. Um, I don't even like mean for it to be that way, but it's like I grew up in this business, and these
Hmm.
people have just become my family, whether
Right.
they recognize it or not.
Yeah.
They're all I've known.
Yeah.
And so I hold that value, that those values of family, they're very sacred to
Hmm.
me.
Hmm.
And
You
you
trust in
have to
people.
trust them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You trust
And
them. The loyalty is important. And another thing that you said that I absolutely love, that I'm still learning to implement, is that fluidity.
hmm
Because so often it's just maybe how my brain is wired. I often just become very rigid
yeah,
of like, this is red,
this
this
is
is
how it's
blue,
always
this is
been.
how it's been, this is
Hmm.
how it's going to be. It's like my brain has a very difficult time switching that off.
Yeah.
And the stillness,
Hmm.
the listening, the breathing, the meditating helps to really pull my head out of the water. I always think of it as like sometimes my head is in the water and I have to like take it out to watch the river flow, so I
I
can
like that.
have that like
Hmm.
fluidity. Yeah, I learned that in a ceremony, girl. But
I like that.
but it helps a lot, especially within leadership, because sometimes I would feel so overwhelmed,
Hmm.
and then because it's not going the way that I thought it was going to go. That's
Yeah.
that control.
Control. I was gonna
And
say
it's
that. Yeah.
hard, and
You gotta let go.
you let go.
Hmm.
And I think that's a brilliant thing I've learned from you as well, is to be a leader, you have to surrender
Hmm.
to. You have
And
to
allow
lead.
people
Yeah,
to step up and be great
absolutely.
at what they're great at,
Yeah,
and just
absolutely.
kind of sit back and watch them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, and trusting them too,
Hmm.
and showing them that they're capable, whether they realize it or not. But if you are over top of them, micromanaging, they'll never know their full,
Right. Yeah. And they wouldn't be
ability.
focused on the task
Yeah,
instead of the whole picture. Yeah.
absolutely.
There's times when you trust in them to make decisions, you know,
Hmm.
and do important decisions, and just help you because you guys are on the same journey.
Hmm.
That's what's important.
Absolutely. And I do love the softness and the femininity that you still infuse into your business and leadership, while still holding your ground. Have there ever been moments where you feel as though someone may have seen your softness as a negative thing, or looked at it as a
Played me.
beauty? Yeah. Has anyone ever
Yes.
played you, girl?
Yeah, I mean, there's been times when people like think they got one up, but it's like if you know your numbers and you
Mm.
know what you're doing, just check them.
Yeah.
Just recognize it, and or sometimes you don't have to check them. Just recognize it and say, "Hey, this is not what it is," and this is what I thought it would be. Because someone would tell you something and then do something else,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
or yeah, it happens all the time.
Mhm.
So it's like you just have to know your field, um, and stick by your values, your goals, and if someone's doing something that you don't like, you don't have to work with them. You don't
Yeah.
have to work. There's a million people out there that you can work with. So like there's been times when, in the industry where people think they're getting over. You gotta be faster. You
Gotta be quicker than
gotta be faster.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's important, especially as women. We have to, as we get into these bigger spaces and there's more at stakes, and there's people that they have a livelihood based off of you generating
Mm-hmm.
money. And but sometimes I feel that if you feel that you know what's best in your gut and in your intuition, but sometimes those feelings of fear
Mm-hmm.
can distract you,
Mm-hmm.
or like you say, like people try to like steer you off course, and they like, girl, like that's a bad idea, or like, no, like I don't think you should, kind of like planting
Mm-hmm.
those seeds of doubt. And sometimes, at least in my own experiences, I've allowed those seeds of doubt to grow and
Mm-hmm.
to blossom, and it has made my discernment a bit hazy between fear and intuition.
Mm-hmm.
And what have you done in those situations to kind of like recalibrate your discernment?
Hmm. You would take a step back and just look at the situation, um, and also the person telling you,
Mm,
just be discern use your discernment based on like who's giving you the information to, have they
yeah.
been there, have they navigated this field,
Right.
that you're trying to pursue. So it's about that, and it's about knowing stuff on your own,
Mhm.
and following it and knowing, well, this is going to work
Yeah.
because, and working hard at it. And if something doesn't work, be fluid, change
Mhm.
it, change the course, do
Yeah.
it fast,
Yeah.
and just keep on going. Just keep on going. Don't stop.
Yeah. You don't want to lose that
Yeah.
momentum,
Hmm.
because sometimes, so often, I feel like I think it's necessary to fail
Yeah, it
in
is.
order to grow.
It is. It's
And
important.
I
It's
like
just a
to
loss.
kind of like define, not as failure but as
Hmm.
R&D. I'm like, okay, this was just a little research and
Hmm.
development. You have to
You
have
have
those
to take those
moments.
losses
Yeah.
and able to gain. Yeah, I've learned that a lot.
But it's that people don't see that part
Yeah,
of it.
they don't.
They see, especially in this Instagram world, or this like social media world that we live in, you see the successes,
Yeah.
but nobody sees when
The,
you lost out on a couple,
when you didn't have money to pay your
Yeah,
rent or to
exactly.
pay a mortgage, so it's like, yeah, people don't see those things, but you learn from them,
Hmm.
and you keep going, and you don't stop.
No, you can't stop. And those moments only make you stronger. And they just sharpen your tool so
Hmm.
much more, because it allows you to like, it feels like the Matrix sometimes. Like, like when it like slows down and
Hmm.
then you can like kind of move stuff out the way. It's like when you get pressed back into those moments, because they come. It's life.
Yeah,
It ebbs and
there's
it
always down
flows.
moments. Yeah.
And you gotta kind of be like Neo. You gotta, move the
Yeah.
bullets.
Yeah, you got to scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get into this listener question. We have a question coming in from the WDKX front line from Tasha, 37. She says, I'm a nurse and I've got 2 kids. I've been doing everything by the book, working, saving a little here and there, but I still feel like I'm barely keeping my head above water. I'm tired of just surviving, and I'm ready to start building something. And I just want to pour back into myself. But where do I even start?
Wow. A lot of women face this. A lot of women go through this. I think that because she's a nurse, she cares for people a lot.
Mm,
It's time for her to take care of herself too,
that part.
massages, um, walk with nature, grounding. Those are some, really great ways that I align myself again with nature and the world.
Mm.
Um, Also, whatever field she's in, if she's trying to be great at it, there's other avenues, there's other ways. She's a nurse, she can try to make a business out of it. I
Yeah.
know there's travel nurses. I know there's houses that you can rent or buy and
Mm-hmm.
make them become rehab houses where medical companies will pay you to have patients there
Oh, wow.
daily and help people. So there's other ways that she can still stay in her lane and
Yeah.
navigate and try to become financially independent for herself, for her family. So just learn about it,
Yeah.
other
And it's
avenues.
even like you're saying, what I love is almost like you've been given this picture, but it's almost like just turn it upside down
Mm-hmm.
and look at it
View
from a
it.
different
Yeah.
perspective,
Mm-hmm.
because there's so much opportunity. Like we've been told, like, go to school, get this job, stay on this track, but there's so many worlds around these
Mm-hmm.
tracks that exist that we weren't really told about, we
Yeah.
weren't really taught
There's so
about.
many opportunities.
There's so much opportunity, and really looking at something that you love, that you've invested so much time into, and look at the other opportunities that could be around it that might fuel you,
Mm-hmm.
that you already have an interest in.
Yeah. Even the medical transportation
Yeah.
pickup, that's a business,
Yeah.
So there's other ways that she can um, try to fund, her retirement or
Yeah.
a
And provide
business.
for her
Yeah,
kids.
for sure.
Absolutely. And even like you said, like taking those moments throughout the
Mm-hmm.
day, it doesn't have to, like, you don't have to stop your day to go pray. Just, take those 5 minutes throughout the day, sprinkle that prayer in, sprinkle that meditation in, sprinkle that breath in, which I
Mm-hmm.
think is so necessary.
So necessary for women. I
Yeah.
feel like this is crazy to say, but during your period,
Hmm.
I feel like all women should be able to stay home.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I'd make that rule
the
for
only thing,
myself.
the only thing is like, if you work with a bunch of women, what if you guys all,
You're all synced
yeah,
up and everyone's got to just
yeah,
close
no,
business.
close the business,
We're
closed
going.
for the day. But yeah, those things, just you have to realign yourself with your femininity and
Yeah,
take care of yourself. Grounding, hug a tree.
for real. She's saying hug a tree, but like we dead ass be hug a tree.
That the memes or the videos where people are like talking to the
Yeah, and
tree
it
and the
like
tree's
comes
talking
to
back.
them.
Yeah, I want to try that one day.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go out
Yeah,
into like Highland Park
I
and
think
like.
that'll work.
I think so
I believe
too.
it.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Especially just like you said, for women, we have to ground ourselves, like sit in grass. Like it
Mm-hmm.
sounds like blowing somebody
And
off, but
breathe.
seriously, go sit
Yeah.
in grass. Like you're overwhelmed, just go be outside, go be with nature, go be with God, and the answers will just come to you like it's magic.
It happens.
It
Yeah. You
really
ever get
does.
that? Like, oh wow, you could be like working out or like you could be washing dishes and all of a sudden it comes to you like, oh
Yeah,
wow,
it's just like an
this idea.
epiphany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is what I should be doing.
because you're in flow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when those things start to open up more, you're right where you're supposed to be.
I see numbers a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. I love angel
Yeah.
numbers.
I love numbers. Every time I see, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to look for those things within yourself, especially when like I said, we're in this space. Life is in general, there's no blueprint for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Mm-hmm.
go through school, you get to a certain point, you did everything that was kind of like told to you, and then there's like, now what?
Yeah.
Now what?
It's the legacy. It's what you
Mhm.
want to leave. It's what you want to teach people. I think more so it's not just about us. It's about,
No.
like, for me, it's about my country and it's about helping people,
Yeah.
underprivileged, being able to lift people up. I think that's
Yeah.
important. Having women around us that can lift us up and show us the way. I think that's very
Absolutely.
important.
Yeah.
Sisterhood,
Sisterhood, education, all of it. You have to
money,
continue.
align.
You need some money to fund it, all of it, but but yeah, just finding those like-minded individuals around you. I think
Mhm.
that's super important. If you could go back to yourself at, let's say, 16 to give
Mhm.
yourself some advice from everything that you know today, what would you tell her?
Ooh, I would say just to keep going.
Mm.
just to keep going, and everything is going to work out.
Mm.
Study, learn. Don't follow the crowd. Do not follow the crowd. That's a dumb move.
We live and we learn.
Yeah. And just do what feels right for you and your family. Always
Absolutely.
look at the end before you look at the day.
Mm.
You know, look at the end, have the end goal in mind.
Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. I love that. So I would like to take a breath with you. I think that's super important that we
Let's
make
do
hold
it.
some space for breath and we say our affirmation. So let's take a deep breath in together. I am capable. I am able. I can handle this. I trust myself to lead, to grow, and receive. Mm.
That was beautiful. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. So, for this week, I want you guys to do some homework. I want us to readjust our relationship with our money and trusting ourselves. And I want us to go into our bank account and I want us to look at our spending. Um, don't judge it. Just look at what we've been putting our money into. And then I want you to look at it through the eyes of your future self, where you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years, and look at your bank account from that lens. How is that woman spending her money? What is that woman investing into? How is she investing into herself? And just journal and take that beat for yourself. Is there anything you want to leave our guests with today? Any motto that you live your life by? Anything that you feel inspired by today?
Find your people. Find
Whew.
people like you and who want to work on the same goals and care about each other. Build a community for sure. I think that's you can't do anything alone.
Hmm.
You need a team, you know. So you got to find your people.
Oh yeah, I love that. My heart. So I'm gonna have to edit this part because I can't find my note card. Or I might just keep this part in because it's just part of it.
Bloopers.
Bloopers. Where is the darn yes. Okay. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me. I
Of course.
appreciate it. I'm so honored.
I'm so grateful for you to be here. For real. Thank you. And I'm very grateful for you all for watching today. This is Unwritten. These are the stories that are still unfolding. You are writing them. I'm going to go back because I forgot what the fuck it says. Oh, your story is still unfolding. Your next chapter gets to be powerful by design, not by permission. Okay. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be here, and I'm so honored to sit next to you and be at the station. It's amazing.
I'm so grateful for you, girl. When I say we go back, we go back. I love it. I'm
I
so
love being
grateful for
around
you.
you.
Me too.
Feels like home.
It is home. You are home. And
that.
I want to thank everybody for listening and watching today. This is Unwritten. Your story is still unfolding, and make this chapter intentional. Don't wait for someone to define it for you. Take it for yourself. Thanks for watching.